to start. Patrice, I'm going to hand over to you to start your webinar.
I'm just going to share my screen. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Patrice Van Isaac. I'm the managing director of this exciting new brand, World of One. I started this last year. Some of you may know me from my other jobs, but I really thought there was a great opportunity to create a new collection of hotels from various types of hotels, and therefore I created this new brand with 4 different brands: 1 luxury, 1 boutique, 1 unique, and 1 comfort hotels. There's a great collection of hotels currently members. I'm not going to go through the whole list, but I'll send you a follow-up email with all the details of the hotels and the links to the website, etc. So please, if you want any specific presentation on any of these hotels, please let me know. I can arrange that with the hotels directly. If you'd like to set up training for your entire reservations office or for your travel agencies, please let us know. That's what we're here for. If you ever want to stay at any of the hotels, please let us know too. So the next slide is something I'm also excited to share, is that we're starting an incredible new charity. Hopefully we'll be live by November this year, where hotels will have the opportunity to donate stays, and all the stays that are purchased by direct consumers, all that revenue will go to 12 charities globally. We're about to start inviting 12 selected charities, and hopefully then we'll have about 50 hotels live in November. Obviously, we're quite excited about the new brand. We're at our infancy, so we now have the trademark secured, and we hopefully will be much more aggressive, much more present in the market in the next 12 months and moving forward. So I'm really excited to have a great collection of hotels. Unfortunately, I haven't had the chance to see all of the hotels yet. Hopefully, I need to do a tour of Italy and Greece very soon. The first property is Le Calette in Cefalu, Sicily, which will be presented by Gaia, Chief Marketing Officer. Then Alberi del Paradiso, which is a sister property, which will be presented by Claudia today, the marketing assistant. And then 3 properties in Greece: Seaview Hotel, Glyfada in Athens, presented by Dimitris, the Director of Revenue and Sales, and also Lena, Mare Boutique Hotel in Corfu. Then over to Thirtynine Urban Stay Hotel in Thessaloniki, presented by Lena, and also to our last property of today, which is also the most recent addition to our collection, Hotel Calimala in Florence, Italy, presented by Valeria. So I'm going to hand over now to Gaia for the first property of today, Le Calette in Cefalu. I hope I say that correctly.
Yes, correct. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. I'm Gaia, so chief marketing officer of Le Calette, and with me there is Claudia, marketing assistant of Alberi del Paradiso. I hope you are having a great summer so far. So Le Calette and Alberi del Paradiso are in Cefalu. Cefalu is in the northern coast of Sicily, right in the middle, and can be reached either through Palermo Airport or Catania Airport. Palermo is 1 hour and 20 minutes, Catania a little bit more than 2 hours. And from Palermo city center to Cefalu city center is less than an hour by train. Cefalu in itself is in an ideal position, is close to the sea and also to national parks. And in front of Cefalu, there are the Aeolian Islands, 7 unique, beautiful islands. Cefalu is in the list of the most beautiful Italian towns, right in front of the Mediterranean Sea, and has 2 UNESCO sites. One is this cathedral in the center of the city, and one is this promontory that belongs to a UNESCO geopark. It's possible to hike up to the top of the promontory and enjoy on one side the view of the Gulf of the city, and on the other side the view of the bay that hosts our hotel Le Calette. And with this view and this bay, my grandfather fell in love in the 1960s. He wanted to buy a piece of land for our family house, but then the landlord said either you buy the entire coastal area or nothing. And so he did so, and he immediately realized that it was too big and beautiful. And so he opened it to guests coming from all over the world. And now Le Calette is composed of two properties inside. One is Le Calette number 5 with 40 rooms, so 40, and this building, and is a small luxury and virtuoso member, and one is Le Calette Bay in here with 14 room, and so 4-star property. Le Calette now is guided by my parents, my dad and my mom. My mom inherited the hotel and she is the soul of the house. And my dad is an architect, and together they restyled Le Calette. And as soon as you get into Le Calette, you immediately feel the Sicilianity, the Mediterranean dolce vita. You can have that feeling thanks to the material and to the selection of pieces coming from local arts and artisans, together with the architecture. Indeed, Le Calette means little coves, little pebble beaches, and our architecture follow the bay. And in our park, we have 3 pebble beaches, private sea access. And the modern touch, the one of my father, who restyled the rooms to embrace the beauty of the place and the light of Sicily. So, for instance, this is a suite of Le Calette number 5. And this is a Lotus Cabana. We have 9 brandly new rooms with private garden and private jacuzzi in front of the sea. And this is a deluxe room. In every single room, you will find details that tells about our story. And in the background, you see the Aeolian Islands. And from the pier of our beach club, you can reach the first island in 1 hour with our private boat. So it's a beautiful day excursion. These are pictures from the rooms of Le Calette Bay. So the difference between Le Calette number 5 and Le Calette Bay is only in the rooms. That means that they are more traditional, the one of Le Calette Bay. In Le Calette, everything revolves around the sea. So we have 4 options for sea lovers. Starting from the one that is not inside our park, this is our sandy beach, and it's reachable with our shuttle service, and is in the seafront of Cefalu. If you have seen the White Lotus series, this is the beach that was chosen by the White Lotus equipe for the beach club. And indeed, we hosted the White Lotus equipe for 2 weeks to shoot the scene. And in our park, we have 3 options. So, starting with Caletta Presidiana, that is underneath a garden with centenarian olive trees and is also accessible with wheelchair. And then we have Caletta Selvaggia, that is perfect for those who look for intimacy and direct access to the sea and direct access to the stacks. And the most sought after place is Calette Reef Club, that is our beach club with king-size bed and with a bar and restaurant. And from here you can take a kayak and stand a paddle and enjoy the bay. And close to the beach club there is the Calette Reef Restaurant. This is a seaside bistro where we offer fresh Mediterranean dishes, and it's perfect for a relaxing moment. And we also have another restaurant that is Cala Luna restaurant. It's a fine dining restaurant. This is recommended by the Michelin Guide. And our chef received several awards for his sustainable approach to the local cuisine. And then the swimming pool, as designed by my father, that is heated during the cooler months. And we have a gazebo over the stacks to enjoy the beauty of the place, and also a spa that was created in the ancient wine cellar of my grandfather, and fully equipped with sauna, hammam, relaxation area for couple massage, thalassotherapy. We also have a gym that is underneath the pool, so while you exercise, you can also enjoy the light of the pool, equipped with technology machine. We organize yoga classes both in group and individual. And the idea is that you take the bag, this is the typical Sicilian bag that you will find in your room, and you enjoy the park as much as you like. You can either go to the Calette Selvaggia, or to the Calette del Club, or to the Caletta Presidiana, or you can enjoy an aperitif at the pool bar, or at the reef bar with live music, or you can walk, and in 20 minutes you reach the town. And so Le Calette is far from the crowd, but in a great pristine cove, and it's close to the town. These are small videos to get an idea of Le Calette. And we also organize several experiences because we are in the market. We have been in the market for more than 50 years. We know, of course, the network, and we organize excursion not only with our private boat, but also in the mountain. And also we teach our guests how to make the cassata and the cannolo, that are the typical Sicilian sweets, because we have a pastry shop in the city center, or how to decorate the maioliche, so the ceramics. But now I think my time is over, and so I will pass the word to my colleague, Claudia, and she will present to you our other property, Alberi del Paradiso, that actually was founded by my father, and is always in Cefalu, and has a different vibe because it's in the countryside. Hi everyone, I'm Claudia. I'm a marketing assistant at both properties, so both Le Calette and Alberi del Paradiso. And I will now present to you the other property owned by Gaia's family, also in Cefalu. If Le Calette can be compared to sunrise, Alberi del Paradiso can be compared to sunset. They are both beautiful properties with two different souls, but with the same family feeling. And they are charming and well cherished because they are family run. So Alberi del Paradiso is located also in Cefalu, and it's on a hill that dominates the town in a panoramic position, just 800 meters from the city center, which means 15 minutes on foot and 5 minutes by car, more or less. And the peculiarity of this idyllic position is that it is in a lush garden surrounded by the trees, as you can see here, and it was created in a park, a lush Mediterranean park, in which three ancient water mills stood out. These water mills from the 18th century are now a spa and two rooms. And this pool you see here, which is a salt water pool heated during the cooler months, was actually the water basin that used to power up the water mills. So this is Cefalu. Guy already mentioned it to you, so I will not go into it. This is the family, Gaia's family. So you can see Gaia here, her husband and her parents, and their cute little dogs, which are part of the management as well. And this is one of the ancient water mills, which is now the spa. This in particular is today the spa. So Alberi del Paradiso is also cherished and loved, and you can see that from the design. Also in here, Francesca, Gaia's mother, she loves design and Sicilianity. So we truly value tradition, and you can see it from these pine cones, for instance, that are a symbol of Sicilian hospitality, and also other materials like this Turkish travertino, which was... see? Yes. Yes.
We can't see. The slides don't seem to shift to the next slide. Can you maybe stop sharing and share again to the slide?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Maybe that will
I will
work.
try again. And then... Can you see it now?
It's starting to share screen, but nothing's popped up yet. I'm sure it will happen in a moment.
Okay. Do you see anything at all?
It's saying Gaia and Claudia has started screen sharing, so...
Taking a long time. It doesn't normally take this amount of time.
I can try again.
Maybe try again. Yes, that's a bit odd.
Okay. Let's try this way. Can you see anything now?
It's saying has started screen sharing, but double click.
Nothing.
I don't know.
Okay, let me try.
Yeah, definitely
Maybe
not working.
we pop out and pop in again in the call, maybe?
Yeah, I think that would help, Sarah, to
Sometimes it does, but often not. It's something to do with the presentation and the amount of data that's on it.
get the slides. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Why
you
don't
can
we try
definitely
that?
try
Why don't
that.
you, guy? It might be better for them to leave the Zoom call quickly and then come back in. There, Sarah.
We try that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we'll pop in a second.
Apologies, everyone. There's always something with that. There's always something with the technical difficulties. So, I can see people are a bit from all over the world, from Red Hill in Surrey. I was just not far away from there last week. Kingston, Jamaica. Wow. Illinois, Sarasota, Florida, Missouri. That's amazing. So, do you have any questions? Well, even if you ask questions, I'm not sure if I could answer them yet, but feel free to put the questions in the chat for later on, or at least remember them. So, and if you have time, please go have a look at the website worldofone.com and to look at the other properties. There's some amazing properties. Oh, you're back.
Hello?
Okay.
Yes.
Try again to share.
Yes, of course. Can you see it now?
Yes. Maybe don't go full screen. Don't go full screen. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. That's fine. And go to next slide. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's fine. Cool.
May I try full screen again?
Yeah, try full screen again. Yes.
Can you see it moving?
Yes,
Yeah,
you can see it moving. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm so sorry.
No worries. It happens.
So this is the water basin, since you didn't see it. I was telling you about before. The water basin that used to power the water mills, and this is Gaia's family and the two little dogs, which are part of the management. One of the two water mills, which is now a spa. And I was talking to you about the design, so we left here. So the Sicilian pine cones, these are the ones, symbol of Sicilian hospitality, and the Turkish travertino, which comes from the Arabs, but it's typical, it's made in Sicily. So, you know, we were dominated by multiple cultures, and we try to share all of this with our guests, all of our heritage. You can see bright, elegant spaces in here because Gaia's father, the architect, loves to create spaces which are bright and open and really welcoming and embracing as well. So in Alberi del Paradiso, we have 57 rooms divided into 4 floors, and we also have a lift, so it's fully accessible in wheelchair. And here you can see a beautiful view because, as I was mentioning, we are on a hill in Cefalu, just outside of the center of Cefalu. And so our rooms are basically a threshold between the sky and the sea. Here you can see the Tyrrhenian Sea merging with the sky. This, for instance, is one of our classic suites. And this is one of the rooms created in one of the ancient water mills of the 18th century. This, for instance, is the Prestige Mulino. Mulino in Italian means water mill. Also in here, you can see the beautiful view both over the sea, the Tyrrhenian Sea, and the lush garden that is the main selling point of our hotel, basically. And also another thing we are truly proud of is our commitment to sustainability, because we are a eco-label certified hotel. Also, the Calette is eco-label certified. But in here, we created a smart use of spaces, because this is our parking lot and we covered it with solar panels, which have actually been enhanced last year, so to help us reduce even more energy consumption. And These are what help us warm up our water both in the pool and inside the rooms. This is Calette Beach. Gaia mentioned it to you already, and this is available also for Alberi del Paradiso's guests with our own shuttle service, which connects Alberi del Paradiso to Le Calette and to our beach. Here it is really beautiful to see the sunset, and if they wish, they can also, Alberi del Paradiso's guests can also come to the Reef Club with a discounted fee, also with our shuttle service. In Alberi del Paradiso, we have Al Capone restaurant, which is a Mediterranean Sicilian restaurant, which truly values Sicilian tradition and enhances our rich gastronomic heritage and our slow food presidia and our wines, which are varied. And inside the spa, which is in the other one of the ancient water mills in our park, we have an outdoor area and an indoor area. In the outdoor area, you will find an hydromassage bathtub and also a futon for thigh massages mainly. And inside, you will find a Finnish sauna and chromotherapeutic showers and rooms for massages and relaxation areas. And we also have a salt sauna outdoor. We truly value the relationship between man and nature, the harmony between mankind and nature. So we also value fitness, of course, and healthy sports. So we have a gym and a tennis court, which is available for Le Calette's guests as well. We organize yoga classes, both group classes in Le Calette and private lessons that can be held in Alberi del Paradiso. And these are all of our services. As Gaia was mentioning to you before, we organize a lot of experiences which are shared between Alberi del Paradiso and Le Calette, because we truly try to help guests choose the better experiences to enjoy while they're here and make really the most of their vacation. And we truly tailor-make the experience to their needs. So the most loved ones are, for instance, the making of cassata at our pastoral lab in Cefalu, or our speedboat with which they can go to the Aeolian Islands in just 1 hour, or they can enjoy a coast-to-coast full day or half day, or they can also do a very romantic experience, which is the aperitif and dinner on boat, moored in front of the ancient town of Cefalu. And these are 3 little videos just to show you what Alberi del Paradiso is like in motion. And that's basically it. And thank you. And I will pass on the word to my colleagues in Greece.
Thank you so much, Claudia.
Thank you.
So thank you for passing everything on. My name is Dimitris. I work for several properties, and today I'm representing Lena, Mare, and Seaview Hotel. My colleague Eleni will tell you more about Thirtynine in Thessaloniki. Thank you, ladies, for passing on. I'm actually jealous. I want to visit Le Calette, maybe in low season after the mess is over.
We can do an exchange.
Yeah, oh no, we'll see how it happens. So let me share my screen. Here we are. First, we're going to talk about Lena Mare. Lena Mare is a small property, 27 rooms, 8 of which have been added the last year, all honeymoon suites with private jacuzzis. As you understand, this is a family deal as well. Lena is one daughter and Maria is the other one. So this is how Lena Mare came in life. Lena Mare is 4-star, is going to be upgraded to 5-star next year. It's bits and pieces of legalities that haven't credited the 5-star so far. Lena Mare has 2 pools, the main one and the more private one where the senior and the master suites are in front. It can accommodate different things. It's quite fond of small weddings and celebrations in the low season, and then different pool events during the summer. It's in the north part of Corfu, which is connected to so many international airports all over Europe, mainly guests coming from the UK and from Italy as well. Not to mention the rest of the part on Northern Europe. From the airport, we have 1 hour and 15 minutes drive. And then from the hotel, the furthest part of the island is over 2.5 hours. So Corfu is not such a very big island, but it's one lane to everywhere. So you understand how this works. After that, something which is really important is that in Aharavi, which is the neighborhood of Lena Mare, we are in the most quiet part. It's a little bit more quiet and residential. We are still in the old part of the village, and it's just 6 minutes walk to the fantastic beach in front of the village. So there are different room types, starting from 20 to 60 square meters. You have the lover's room, a small room which has the benefit of having the quietest part of the hotel. And then we have our junior suites. The junior suites have been renovated again, adding all the 5-star elements. And they are actually preferred from small families or couples. Then we have the ones I've been talking about before, our honeymoon suites with the private jacuzzis. These are the rooms that are really, really fond of ordering room service and not using the pool. And then we have the junior suite Seaview, the senior suite, which goes up to more people and more families, up to 4 adults in 2 spaces, almost 55 square meters. Then we have our senior suite Seaview, which has the best sea views on the property, and then our master suite with a private jacuzzi. There are different spots on the hotel, which are on the annex building, which is the Azalea Spa, our gym, but we use both of them in and outdoors. So when a guest needs private massage, it depends on if he wants in his room or in the spa with a couple's one. And then again, we have the gym, which you can use privately, or we arrange different classes in the morning for yoga or more power fitness later in the afternoon. Then we have our a la carte restaurant and the bar. Different things one can find because this year we changed all the concept to buying things from local farmers in Corfu and keeping it as sustainable instead of Greek culture cooking. And then we have more things in terms of activities. This presentation is actually quite limited because you said 10 minutes and I didn't want to tire anybody else up. But what I wanted to say so that you can remember is that Lena Mare has this small vibe of feeling at home. It's not very heavy in terms of service. It's a more friendly and family approach, which doesn't obviously change the luxury standards. But what the owners want to feel, because they are all involved in key positions, let's say, is that they want to share their whole family, the summer home, with the guests. So it's funny because I'm going to pass this on to myself, and then we're going to move to another Athens, which is completely different. Hope you can all see this in full screen.
All good.
Perfect.
All good, yeah.
So, Seaview Hotel in Glyfada. It's a very, very, it's one of the first properties in the neighborhood in Glyfada. And the reason is it's still a family-owned property. But the funny thing is that now we are working with the 3rd generation. So it's the grandsons and the grandkids that are in charge nowadays. Seaview has been transformed since the 1970s, where it was built, to a proper modern hotel. Even though it's in a coastal area, it's open 12 months a year. It's less than an hour from the airport and the same from the city center and the Acropolis. And it's close to what has been rising in the city of Athens the last 7 years. It's called the Athenian Riviera, and the fact that everything is moving closer to the sea. So as we said, Seaview is in Glyfada, and one of the best, most important part is the fact that it's in the quiet part, but you combine it with a lot of nightlife and even more shopping, because this is what Glyfada is known for. You understand that in terms of architecture, it's a combination of the previous generation and this one. The owners are a big family, and you understand that when we have the annual meetings, it's very interesting to see 35 members of the family that have already worked in the hotel for over 30 years, have different opinions and perspectives, which is rather productive after you get use of it. In terms of accommodation, this is more straightforward because, as we said, it may be closer to the seasonal part of Athens, but it's open 12 months a year. So at the same time, we have a leisure hotel during the weekends and a business hotel during the weekdays. So we have a classic room, a premium, and a superior, and our penthouse suite. As you can see, all modern amenities, up to 21 square meters. And as the architects say, it doesn't reflect the 21, it reflects over 30. Then we move to our premium double rooms, same size, better location on the building, and way better views. Then we have our superior double rooms, which are good for twin use or a family with one child. And all are fully equipped for those who want to work outside of the business center and in their own privacy. Then at the end, we have the penthouse suites. They are at the top of the building. They can see really far away. They can see the Peloponnese, some of the Cycladic islands, which are close to Athens, Kythnos, Aegina, and Salamina. And then on the other part, it can see closer to the airport. It's also another hour from Sunion, which is another very big historical site. It's the Temple of Poseidon. As I said before, the hotel offers all business services and facilities. So there are conference rooms in different styles. I don't want to bore you. The swimming pool is there. It's open 12 months a year as well. It's heating in the winter. And then this is funny. The restaurant is called Gaia, but it's different. In Greece, it means earth, and it's pronounced yeah. So this is breakfast. This is the all-day restaurant, and this is the dinner. So there's not much more to say from my end. Thank you. I hope I didn't bore you. I'll be really glad to answer your questions.
I think we're leaving the questions to the end, I believe.
Right.
And oh, there's a question already here. So I believe that's for you in your hotels. So you can book the hotels directly.
Yeah.
Or through any provider you may have if you work through tour operators or depending. So, but you can always reach out to us if you need any assistance. So over to, I think, Thessaloniki. I don't know if I've been to Thessaloniki a couple of times because I used to work for 2 hotels in Bulgaria, which is not far away, and also on the next to Holy Mount Athos, which is really lovely. Again, if you don't know Thessaloniki, it's a really lovely city, very vibrant, a lot of young people. It's got a bit of a Barcelona vibe, you know, type of energy. So it's really great. So over to you, Eleni.
Great. Thanks, Patrice. Thank you so much. And thanks, everybody. So I see we've got a lot of countries here, and Europe and USA. So welcome, everybody, and thank you. So as Patrice was saying, we're going over to Thessaloniki, and we are going to a very special place that is right in the center of Thessaloniki. It's very urban. It's actually 39 urban stay. And it's not just a place to stay. It's very fresh, very modern. It's very new. It's only been working for a few years now. And it's just designed for today's traveler. So moving away from like Sicily, this is something different because we are talking about the center of Thessaloniki, which is the second largest city in Greece. And so whatever you're looking for, work, fun, or a mix of both, 39 is just the place to stay. Now, so I've talked about the location, and let me tell you, we've got it very centrally located on Egnatia Street, which is the main road of Thessaloniki. You don't need the car, you don't need a plan, you just need to come and then just tour around the city, which offers many sites. And you can vary from like a night or a week. It still has so much to offer. So as I've said, it's a fresh product, and the design does matter because all the colors are natural, and they are very well blending with the city as well. So we've got, as you can see here, the several room types. Most importantly, the city double and twin room are perfect for either solo travelers or couples. Moving on to the superior or the double or twin rooms. Some of them offer balconies and city views as well. And then we've got exactly the superior ones here. And then moving on to the 39 suite, which is at the top level, and it's extraordinary. We've got a jacuzzi just on the top floor. It's absolutely stunning to view the Thessaloniki skyline from there. And of course, we can offer a connected apartment for either families or groups of people. So as you can see, either option is just a peaceful space in the hustle of the city. So also, the most important thing is that we've got workspaces. We can do business meeting or some sessions. We can do casual working lunches. And because it's in the center of Thessaloniki, it's very important that it's not only a place that you can sleep, but you can work. You can, as Patrice very well traveled, you can travel to Thessaloniki for business. And 39 is the place to be. It's quiet, it's modern, and it's designed for focus. Of course, fast Wi-Fi and comfortable seating are givens. And if you're working while you travel, this place makes really a difference. So just to recap, so I keep it short and sweet. It's a prime location in the city center for 39. It's stylish and it's got practical design. We've got spaces made for work and relaxation. And what really sets us apart is the values. 39 is indeed a family-run space, and it's built on respect for people, for the community, and for the planet, of course, because sustainability is a top priority for anybody that wants to be in the business. So it is the perfect urban experience, and whether you're here to meet clients or explore the city or just unwind, this is your place. So yeah, I hope I've covered everything, and thanks everybody for your time.
I think I just want to add that I know there's a lot of people who go to Halkidiki without stopping in Thessaloniki. So I always think if you're sending people to other areas outside of Greece and they're flying into Thessaloniki, I think it's so much, it's like a shame to not spend.
You have to stop. You can't do it. The food scene is absolutely amazing.
It's just a shame not to combine it with Halkidiki. If you're going to, if your clients are going to Halkidiki or one of the legs, you know, it's a shame not to combine it with at least 2 nights in Thessaloniki. So, and now we're going back to our latest addition to our collection, to Kalimala in Florence. Kalimala is also, the brand is also opening a hotel in Milan soon. But over to you, Valeria.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Valeria. Nice to meet you. Hi, everyone. As Petrus told, I joined to World of One just last month, so I'm new here, and I will show you something about the hotel. In Florence, we are located in the city center, completely in the city center. So between the Signoria Square and the Duomo Square. And so you can visit everything by walking. So you don't need a car, you don't need nothing, taxi, nothing like this, because Florence is very small. So you can visit everything by walking. The most I can see things of the hotel is our rooftop. The rooftop is overlooking the city, 360 degrees, and is used for breakfast, lunch, aperitif, only drink, dinner, but also for private event. There is the event manager that, of course, assists you to organize private event. There is in the rooftop, if you see at the bottom, there is also like a little fountain, or we can call it a pool, but it's just something little where you can put your foot. And you know, in Florence it's very hot during summer, so when there are something like 40 degrees, it's very relaxing to drink a cocktail, stay there with foot inside. And as you can see here, there are two terraces. One is this, and the other is the place where the people took the picture to the other terrace. And you're able to see all the city from the rooftop. This is the internal part where we serve the breakfast. And this is the two buildings, because Kalimala is splitted, we can say, in two buildings, one in front of each other. Is Kalimala the East and Kalimala the West. Just need to cross the street, but it's just 1 minute by walking. There is the bellboy, of course, that helps us with luggage and to reach the correct location. The nice thing of this is that we are just one hotel, you know, just two buildings, but one hotel. So the nice thing for the guest is to experience two hotels in one stay. So especially if they stay more than one night, it's really nice because they can use the facilities of both buildings. So I mean the gyms that are in both buildings, the breakfast, the restaurants. We have two restaurants. So one is the rooftop that I showed you before. And the other one is this, that is the Mare restaurant, is the restaurant to the ground floor to the other wing. And so it's really nice also if they want to enjoy the breakfast in one rooftop, in the rooftop, and then coming back to the other restaurant to enjoy the dinner. The kitchen that we propose is a fusion kitchen. So it's not the typical dinner that you can have in Florence, in Tuscany, I mean in Italy. It's something very particular because it's an experience. You know, in Mese, for example, we offer these small dishes that you can share, and like the tapas in Spanish, we can say like this. And so it's a very experience. And this is an example of the dishes that we offer. Then concerning the room, we have 38 rooms in the east wing and 65 in the west wing. So 103 totals. We have, we start from the superior room until the executive suite. All the rooms are the same in both buildings. So if you book a superior room or deluxe room, there is no difference between the buildings. So exactly the same style, same decoration, same color. All the rooms are really spacious, and you see there is in the bathroom, there is the marble. It's with the same color of the cathedral, of Duomo Cathedral. And the style, you see, there is a contemporary style. For example, if you see the picture up, there is the original wall that we found when we renovated the hotel. So the things that I would like to transmit you is that Kalimala is not just an hotel, because it's a very experience. Is an experience for the breakfast, is an experience for the restaurant in general. And is an experience also because we trust a lot to the customer care. It's the most important thing, because when you go in the hotel, you remind of the design, you remind of the cleaning, but you remind of the people. And so this is our focus, so the customer care, the attention that we pay to the guest. We have 9.4 on booking.com. We are third on the TripAdvisor. We got the Michelin key last year, and last month the new is that we've been named like 8th best hotel in Europe. And so this customer care is really, really important for us. And then, as Patrice told before at the beginning, we just opened also in Milan just 1 week ago, actually, in Porta Venezia. So we are growing up. So in the future, we will open, next year, we will open also in Bologna. We will open a 5-star hotel. But our goal is to create a little chain, but without lose the identity and the customer care that we have. That's
Thank you
it.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Do any have questions on any of the hotels? Please ask now. You can always send me an email afterwards. What I'll do, I'll send an email to everybody with all the details of everybody on the call today, so you can always reach out individually to each hotel independently or myself. As you can see, we have different types of hotels. We didn't really go into which hotel belonged to which category, but you see that there's slightly more modern, slightly more luxury, so there's a great variety. Oh, you can't hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Somebody just said we don't hear you. Oh, I can hear. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, Vanessa, you've got a problem, I think, with your connection because it's fine. The volume's no problem.
So we have various types of groups. You can always go on our website to see which hotel belongs to which category. Yes, that's it on my end. Any questions? Feel free to ask now.
Yeah, we've got one from Sherry. Do you offer travel agent tours? So I presume that she means if she's in your respective country or cities, is she able to email you and arrange to be shown the hotel? So this would go for everybody.
I'm sure that'll be fine for most everybody.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Of course.
Hopefully, can do the lunch offer, but we'll see about that.
Yeah, we've got requests for information to emails. Don't worry, as Patrice has said, he will send everything out. We will send a copy of the recording as well. So all good with that. Do you offer a reward program for agents? Not at the moment. Patrice, do you have any plans?
No, I mean, maybe in the future. I believe the company, as the company grows, we're as I've said in the beginning, we're at our infancy stages. So now we have the trademark. It will help us a lot to be much more aggressive, and it'll also be easier to gain a lot of investment to grow the company a lot. But when it comes to rewards programs, we probably will start doing something more consistently from once we have 100 rooms or more, 100 hotels or more. Just on a side note, we do have a loyalty program where each hotel offers early late checkout or upgrade on arrival for all guests. So any guest that you book, no matter how they book, you can always apply that to your booking. You just have to email the client has to, or you as a travel agent can give the membership number to the hotel directly and request for the late checkout or upgrade and upgrade if available. So.
Brilliant. Deborah said all the hotels and resorts were out of this world. Thank you for bringing them to our attention. Thank you, Deborah.
Good.
I agree.
Anything else?
What operators can the hotels be booked through? I know you answered this earlier, Patrice.
It really depends on the hotel. To be honest, where is this person based? Sorry.
Doesn't say.
Depends on where you're based, obviously. As a travel agent, I know you can always access the Expedia platform, travel agencies platform, to give you the commissions or higher commissions, but that depends on each hotel too. Yes, it really depends. If you need to specifically know, I know you mostly book through two operators in the UK, I can always find out from the hotels directly. So you'll have my emails by the end of this week, and then you can always ask me directly, and I can ask the hotels. And yeah. Anything
Just
else?
from my end, yeah, I just wanted to say that from my end, the three properties we talked about with Eleni, we have a special B2B program on the hotel website. So you can just book now and enter the B2B.
Perfect. I think this applies more so to our friends across in the US and Canada, because the UK is a little bit more strict with how agents can book. It's normally tour operators or bed banks, but there are a few agents that can book through the B2B. So yeah, just I think the best thing is to let us know. I'll let Patrice know, and he can point you in the right direction.
Cool. And I think the last one is the question.
Marketing material. Do you have on your website, Patrice, do you have any marketing material?
Not yet. So we're actually planning that. There's somebody joining us this week. Her name is Jo. and she'll be helping me with putting this in place so you can download, upload in like social media content that you'll be easily sharing on social media, and all the pictures and details and text of each property. So we'll be having that hopefully by let's say end of August already, and then obviously one of the things we really want to focus on is for you to have easy content to share on social media. So, and then the hotels hopefully will be providing that to us on a consistent basis. So yes, we'll be doing that soon, and I'll update you all on that via our newsletter. So
Perfect. Thank you very much. So no, I don't think we do have any more questions at this stage. But Patrice, I think you've got a question for us, or does somebody else? So as a reminder for everybody on the webinar today gets a prize draw point. If you are the first finger to answer and you are given a correct answer, you get 10 points. We'll put you all in a spin to win, and Patrice will announce the winner tomorrow for you, or when he sends his update out. So Patrice, do you have your question?
okay, which is the name of the latest hotel we've added to the collection, who was on the presentation today?
And you did say it twice.
Sorry.
I think as well, it's quite hard to hear the exact word, especially when you have the English
No,
speak.
the latest hotel that was added to the collection.
Can we give him a hint?
Yeah, Elizabeth it was the first one. But no, it's with the spin to win, right? Sorry, afterwards.
Yep. So Elizabeth, you have your 10 points. I think a lot of the time it's hard to spell it.
I think the spelling is not important here, but it's more about yeah. So there was Kalimala has been added to our collection last month.
Super amazing. Thank you, everybody. So Patrice, do you have anything else to say to everybody?
No, please do have a look at the rest of our collection online. We'll be doing a couple more of these webinars to make sure that each hotel in the collection will have had a chance to have a full presentation. So I believe we have another 2 to go, so you can see some of the other hotels in Mykonos. There's some hotels in the Caribbean too, and Cameroon, and I'm actually going through the list of hotels now. There's quite a few more in Europe too that we want to present. So hopefully you'll join the next one. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and they are all on the My Booking Rewards website. If you search for World of One, you will be able to see all of the presentations if you want to watch them at a later point.
And
so
we have a date. We have a date already for the next one. No, I forgot.
Yeah, I think it was November, wasn't it? The 15th, if I'm correct. I need to check. I can let you know, and then we can add that to the follow-up if that's okay.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.